Oh, good. Hi guys. Last week homework was easy, right? Hi Amaira, hi Harshita, hi Prisha, hi Annam. Guys, I'm not seeing you on the videos. Are you there? I have no idea. So as I said, right, the class requires you to be on the video. Hi Amaira. Amaira, did you have a chance to do the homework?
Yeah, I did it.
Did you submit?
No, I wrote it on a sheet of paper because I didn't know how to like write on it.
You know what? The sheet of paper, you just take a picture. Use the app called Cam Scanner. It will convert to a PDF. You just upload it to Google Classroom.
Okay, I'll do that.
Viba, hats off, Viba. Next week we'll have class on the Friday. Okay? I'm so sorry. Yeah, she's waking up at 4:30 in the morning. My goodness. Sorry, Viba, but next week we'll adjust. Okay? Okay, Krishiv, I'm not seeing on the video. Not seeing you on the video. I don't know why, but I don't know. My video is also messed up today. Okay, can we move on? Okay, so did you understand Annam and Advait? Advait is not there. Oh my goodness, what happened?
Um, his
Is he coming?
yeah, he's coming.
Okay, let him come. Let's move on. Okay. I think Shreya is not there. I'm not going to remain today. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so that we'll cover at least whatever we want to cover. Okay, we did some functions and their characteristics last week, right? So now I'm going to continue with the same thing. How about this? Okay, I'll give you two functions. You're going to write the domain and range. Okay, they're going to be continuous functions. After that, we'll see discrete functions, but then we'll go with continuous functions. You're going to write the domain and range in all the three notations. One is set notation, one is inequality notation, one is interval notation. Okay, maybe the first one I'll do, the second one you're going to do. Okay, let's see. I just want, yep. Okay, so that's better. I'm going to do on this one. How about this? Having said this, for this one, we are going to write the domain and range. Domain and range for this function. There are three notations, right? One is interval notation, inequality notation, then what is the other one? Set notation. Okay, similarly we are going to write set notation, interval notation, inequality notation. Do you want to try this? Do you want me to try or you want to try first? Please tell me, guys. I can help first because I feel like you don't know it. Vinisha, shall I do or you want to do?
First one, and then we can do the next
sure,
one.
Sure, ma. So basically, this is some function. Right now, I'm not particular that you should name the function, but slowly you will be able to name this function. Okay. So coming to the interval notation, I'm going to say what is the leftmost, what is the rightmost. When x is tending to minus infinity, right? What happens? This goes again here, right? So the leftmost ending point is minus infinity. Rightmost ending point is what? Plus infinity. So I'll write both interval notation, right? The infinity, whenever you see infinity, it always comes with a parenthesis, no square brackets are used. So this is interval notation of writing the domain. Coming to inequality notation, you should never use less than equal to sign. You should never use less than or equal to sign with infinity because x value cannot be equal to infinity. So never use the equal to sign with x and infinity. Okay. So minus infinity less than x is less than infinity. Now, what does this mean? This means x is a set of all real numbers. So how do you write it? Set notation always has a curly braces. It starts with, it says x, pipe symbol, and restriction on x. What is the restriction on x? X is an element of all real numbers. Any questions? X is an element of all real numbers. Now coming to the range, again the same thing, right? For this one, set notation is here. Sorry, I didn't see. Interval notation is minus infinity to infinity. Inequality notation is, again, inequality notation minus infinity is less than x is less than infinity. Set notation is x. Set notation is y. We are writing the range, right? Y is an element of real numbers. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Okay, I want you to know what other capital letters to denote numbers. I really want you guys to know what other things can be used, like Q, R, all that you can use. So that you should know, right? Let's see. Okay. R, right? R represents real numbers. Do you know what Q represents? Q represents the list of all rational numbers in mathematics. Q represents all rational numbers in mathematics. R represents real numbers. Z is indicative of integers. You want me to write that down? I'll write that down. R represents real numbers. Z represents integers. Okay, then what I said. What others did I say? Okay, Q I said. Q represents rational numbers. Q is indicative of rational numbers. That's all I think, right? What else is there? I think N is natural numbers, I think. I can confirm this one, guys. Okay. Can I move on? So now you understood, right? Interval means you have to have your starting ending points. Inequality, same starting and ending points, but there will be inequality signs. Infinity will never have an equal to sign. That's why infinity always comes with a this is a parenthesis. This is a parenthesis. Okay, parenthesis. This is a square bracket. Square bracket comes when there is an equal to sign. Okay, this is always used either in set notation or it is used to write out domain and range of discrete functions. What are discrete functions? This is a continuous function. What is a discrete function is, this is a discrete function. A function that's not defined at every x is a discrete function. This is a discrete function. Whenever you write the domain and range of discrete function, you use this. In continuous function, whenever you write in set notation, you use the curly braces. Okay. These are used for interval notation. Whenever infinity is used, this is used. Whenever equal to sign cannot be used, you use this parenthesis. Whenever equal to, meaning x can be equal to 5, means you use the square brackets. Okay, can I move on? Let me go ahead and give you one more function for you to do. Do I have it ready? Yes, I have it ready. How about this? This is a good one actually. Let's try this one. You are going to, please, all of you, write it in. First, let's do the domain first. Okay, one by one, let's do. You're going to write it in set notation. Set notation, you're going to write it in interval notation and inequality notation. First, the domain. Write the domain of this function in set notation, interval notation, and inequality notation. Domain in set notation, inequality notation, and interval notation. Let me make sure I'm recording this class, guys, because there are people who have not. Vibha, did you follow, ma?
Yeah.
Okay. Last year you were able to follow, huh?
Mostly.
Mostly, okay. Wherever it's hard, let me know, okay?
Yeah.
Because you're jumping. You should be fine though. Shreya, how is it coming along for you, Algebra 2?
It's good.
It's good. You're past all this?
Yeah.
I see. But is it useful? Are you taking something from here?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I don't know, it's a squeezed program, right? It's hard. Good job though. Go ahead. If you don't know, just say IDK. I'll help you out. Whichever you don't know, just say IDK. Guys, I didn't get answers. Are you trying to do, or what do you want me? Do you want me to do? But you have to let me know clearly. Minus 2, 3. Num. The brackets, that's a little stressful. Annam. See, this is the problem with algebra 2. Nobody is going to be sympathize you. Oh, okay, this is partially right. I will give you points. Nobody is going to be sympathetic like that. You see what I mean? The domain in an inequality notation is from -2 to 3. Yes, understood. But 3 is included. Do you see a shaded dot? -2 is excluded, right? So that needs to be taken into account. Johan, what is that -4? Oh my gosh. Okay. You have given the range, huh? Johan, I didn't ask for the range. I'll come back to that later.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
No problem at all. Okay, Krishiv, very nice to see your answer, but let me tell you what is the problem there. Okay, guys, the thing is, let me erase it. See, there is a shaded dot. A shaded dot is different from a hole, right? This is a hole. You remember in 7th grade we studied about a hole and a shaded dot. Hole means it's not included. -2 is not included. So -2 is less than, x is less than or equal to, you can type it like this. Less than or equal to, you can type it like this, but here I'm going to do it like this. less than or equal to 3. 3 is included. There is a shaded dot. Now, the problem is inequality notation, we wrote it like this. As I said, less than is there, less than equal to is not there. So, I really use a parenthesis for this side. However, on the right side, I have a less than or equal to. 3 is your maximum, I know, but there is a less than or equal to. Because of this equal to sign, it changes to a square bracket. It's absolutely okay for one side to have a parenthesis, one side to have a square brackets. But it is so important you don't misplace this. Meaning, you cannot do both parentheses, you cannot do both square brackets, and you cannot use this like this. It's very different. You see what I mean? Meaning, you cannot misplace this. Meaning, place this, interchange this, or you cannot do both parentheses, you cannot do both square bracket. You have to write it perfectly. Left side is a whole, so you use a parenthesis. Right side, that point is included. 3, x equal to 3 is included, so you use this. Any questions? Okay, now in the set notation, what do? You say x, true, x is an, what you can say, you can literally put this. If I were you, you know what? For me, my life becomes easier if I just write the inequality notation there. You see what I mean? That's it. That's the restriction on x. Make sense? Can I move on? Now, let me go ahead and write out the range. Range is -4 to 2. What type of parenthesis I'll use? Anybody? What type of brackets I'm going to use? -4 to 2. What type of brackets?
Parentheses.
Yeah, both will be parentheses because both have holes in it, right? And then coming to your set notation, right? Set notation says y. Restriction on y will be -4 less than y is less than 2. Any questions? Now you understood how to write it? Okay, I'm going to move on now. So, the subtle differences are so important. Okay, now guys, I really want you to differentiate this. Let's see. Is this a function or not? Is this a relation or a function? Is this graph a relation or a function? Is this graph a relation or a function? Guys, please, one of you shout out, guys.
A relation.
Yeah, it's a relation. Why does it fails the vertical line test? So it is a relation, not a function. How about this one? Does this graph have an absolute maximum?
No.
No, because infinity, right? It goes to infinity. We don't know. So it does not have an absolute maximum. It neither has an absolute maximum nor an absolute minimum. Can I move on? A lot of things coming, right? Okay, that's good. Yeah, this one is a good one. Shall I give you this? I don't know. Yeah, I want to give you this for sure. Okay, how about this? Let's get confused a little bit. Okay, if you want, you can go ahead and send it in chat, guys. I'm going to erase this one for practice, please. Do you want to write the domain first so that I am clear of what you're going to do? Do you want to tell me the domain in all the notations, in all three notations? Please come up with the domain. Oh, nice, guys. I'm just seeing your answers in the chat. It helps me understand a lot. Thanks. Today I really want to cover transformations as well. Okay, I'm glad Vibha is also in. So let's cover some part of transformation as well. But I have one more exercise to be done before I move on to transformation. Let me see. Go ahead. Parentheses, those are very important, guys. Lot of difference. Advait, is that the answer for this one or the previous one, Advait?
It's the one that's on my screen.
Uh, Great. Shriya, that's correct, ma'am. Annam, that's correct. You don't need to add the parenthesis for inequality notation, Annam. Yeah, guys. Harshita, that's right, ma'am. Dhruv, that's right. If you have done the domain, you can go with the range. Notation. Dhruv, for inequality notation, you don't need to have parenthesis. And interval notation, why did you put 3 square bracket?
I thought you have to put like both. One parentheses and one square bracket.
No. If it is equal to that right notation, see, if it touches 3 only, you have to put the square bracket.
If
Here,
not, then it's parentheses.
x is less than 3, right? X is not less than or equal to 3. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
So it will be a parenthesis. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, Harshita, I think that's right on the range as well. Johan, that's right. Shreya, that's right. JSI, for the domain, right? What is the leftmost? What is the rightmost JSI?
-4, -1 for line 1.
No, right? The entire function, -4 to 3.
Okay.
Make sense? Okay, let me write it down for you. So the entire function you need to account for. For the domain, I'll write down. See, the leftmost is -4, rightmost is 3. -4, 3. Both have parentheses. And then inequality notation is this. And then set notation can be x. You can say x is, you don't need to say x is an element of R here. Okay, this is it. Okay, for the range, what do you do? Bottommost, topmost, right? So it goes from -4 is less than or equal to y is less than 2. Or you can write it out as square bracket because of the equal to sign, comma 2 is a parenthesis, there is no equal to sign. Finally, for the set notation y, and then the restriction on y would be -4 less than or equal to y is less than or equal to 2. Any questions? Okay, I'm going to move on. Krishav, are you following, Krishav?
Yeah.
Vibha, I didn't get your answer. You're following, Vibha?
Yeah, my screen was glitching, so it didn't let me answer.
Okay, but you are understanding, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm gone. Sorry guys, give me a minute. Yeah. So now let's go and analyze one more. Oh, this is important, guys. Okay, let's see this one. Okay. This one is a confusing exercise. Let's see. I want to turn this. Okay. Now we are going to restrict the domain and practice. Let's see. How do we restrict the domain? Hold on. This is something we have not learned yet. Okay. What is going on? Give me a minute, please. Okay, guys, give me a minute. Okay. We will restrict the domain. Let's see. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Let's restrict the domain and understand how that works. So inequality notation, restrict the domain. Okay. Then the range becomes. Okay, let's try that one. Okay. Sometimes we will restrict the domain to make it appear like a function. Sometimes we will restrict a domain to make it appear like a function. First one I'm going to do it for you, second one I'll leave it to you, okay? This one, let's say, okay, we are going to use inequality notation. However, first let's write the domain and range for this one. I will write it, okay? I'm just going to use inequality notation, okay? See the domain is -2 is not included, 2, 2. Range is what? Range is 4 is not included. Oh, I'm sorry. You should always write the least value first. -4, 4. Range is that. Now, restrict the domain to x less than 1. X is less than 1 means I have to cut it off here. That means -2 to 1. The restricted domain is this. Just because you restricted the domain, right? It's less than. So I have to use a parenthesis here. Just because you restricted the domain, what happens to the range? The range also becomes restricted in the sense the range becomes -2 square bracket comma 4. Is there anybody who did not understand this is after restrictions? Restricted domain. Because of the restricted domain, the range changes. Any questions? We are restricting the domain in the sense we are cutting off some part of the domain. We don't want it. Any questions here?
Shouldn't the -2 be parentheses?
Shouldn't the -2 be where ma range in the range?
Yeah.
I'll check. -2. Oh yeah, ma. -2 is a parenthesis. I'm so sorry, lady. Thank you. This should be the other way, right? Correct? Wait. Ranges. Oh, restricted domain. The range becomes what, ma? -2. What happened to me? -2 to 1. So it becomes a -2. Does it make sense? Wait ma. -2. No. Before what it was? Yeah. -2. See ma, -2 is included, right ma? -2 to 4. Annam, 4 is not included, right Annam?
Oh, okay.
Does it make sense?
If
No, ask your question, right? Whatever question you have asked.
if you're restricting, if 1 isn't included, how is its y value also included?
1 is, oh wow, yes. I hear you. Can we do it this way? 1 is not included, that's true. So y value is also not included, -2 to 4. Thank you for the catch. Very nice. Can I move on? Yeah, she has a nice question. She says x is less than 1. X is less than 1 in the sense x1 is not included. Naturally, the 2 is not included. -2 is not included, so it comes with a parenthesis. Can I move on? Okay. Then the next one. Okay, you want to try this one? We'll finish with this, guys, okay? We'll finish with this. Once you know, I'm going to move on to transformations, okay? Because everybody is present today. I really want to make use of our day today. Okay, how about this? Try this one. We'll move on to transformations, okay? Transformation is quite important and I want all to be present, and today is a good day, looks like. Okay, go ahead with this. Oh, Avyukt is not here. That's okay. Go ahead. Interval notation. Use interval notation. Write out the domain and range. Restrict the range. See, here 3 is included. When you restrict the range, right, 3 is included, 0 is excluded. Name the new domain. If you're not understanding, raise ma. The intent of the class is to have everybody understand. Okay, we'll go ahead and work on transformations. That will be useful for Shreya nicely. You can use it across everything.
If possible, can you make the image bigger?
Yeah, I can. I can make it bigger. Hold on. But just give me 1 minute. You want to make the image bigger, but why it's not going down? Yes. Oh yeah, it is small. How about this? Is it okay? Is
Yeah,
this
it's okay.
okay? Go ahead. Just send me the domain and range, then restrict the range. I need to check your answers right on this one. If you have the answers, send guys. JSI in the two lines, right? You're not going to split the lines. You got it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's correct. Did you write the restricted domain JSI?
Yes, ma'am.
That's right, but you did not write the actual domain and range, correct? Yeah.
I'm confused.
Johan, new domain seems incorrect. Harshita, that's correct, ma. What did I not explain to you, JSI? JSI, actual original domain and range you did not send, but you sent the restricted domain for me. That was correct.
Okay.
Prisha, did you already send the answer, ma? No, right?
No, I'm about to send it.
Okay, that was the previous problem, ma. Okay. Annam, not really Annam. One side is correct, one side is incorrect, ma. You want to check again, Annam? Shreya, I think you got it. Amira, that one is correct, the original domain. Then you need to write the original range and the restricted domain, Amira.
I'm about to send that.
Yeah? Last year you have not sent it, right, ma?
I'm typing it out.
Johan. Johan, no. Somewhere we are missing something. I don't know what yet. Nice, Krisha. Very nice.
Ma'am, I sent it.
Yeah. I'm seeing -5, 4, oh, -5, Mama, okay. JSI, when you write the range, right, always start from the lowest to the highest. Always start from the lowest to the highest. Domain or range. Don't do the other way.
Okay.
You see, so -2 should come first. Make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Amira, I'm lost, Amira. What is that answer? Range you've given, huh?
Yeah.
After restriction, have you given?
Huh? Oh no, I'm doing that.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're doing that. But 40, yeah.
Oh no, that's not 40. I edited it.
Oh,
I
okay,
accidentally
it's a
did
typo. It's a typo. Okay, I got it.
I
Just
edited
send,
it
okay.
just now.
Just send me the restricted domain. Restricted domain Vibha, the bracket is incorrect, ma. The bracket, you should use square bracket to the right side of the domain because minus. Oh, I'm confused, guys. Vibha, just check Vibha. There are some incorrect pieces. But they won't be sympathetic towards you at all in Algebra 2. These are the places where you go to 80s and 70s very easily. Okay, the domain, right? It starts -5 to 3, rightmost point, right? So -5 has a hole there. So I use this parenthesis. But a 3 is included. I use this. Range goes from where? 4 is your highest. The lowest is a -2. Both have brackets, parenthesis. Now restrict the domain to, if you want to restrict the domain, right, I feel very confused. So you know what I do? You're going to restrict the domain to 0 and 3. 0 is here, okay, and 3 is here. But the problem is 3 is included, 0 is excluded. 3 is included means yes, this is correct till 3. So that is included. But 0 is excluded. 0 is excluded means at that time 2 is excluded. Makes sense, guys? Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. 0. We are only talking about the domain, right? Wait. Am I making a mistake? Yes, I am making a mistake. They are restricting the range here. See here, range to 0, 3. So range is 0, 3 means 0 is your range, okay? 0, 3 is included. They're restricting your range. Then what will be the domain, guys? Range minimum is 0. It touches 3. However, 0 is excluded. So it has 3. 3 has to be excluded. Whereas, what is the minimum in the domain? They've gone till 3 in the range. 3 is included. So this is a -3, right? Yep, -3 is included. Am I making sense? Johan, did you understand where was the mistake? I made the same mistake as you.
I sent my corrected answer, which was that
But
like
I made the
a
same
minute ago.
mistake as you. I think you also restricted the domain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Because I also saw through it like that first.
I don't understand
No
because
problem. Yeah, go ahead.
if it's -3 to 3, then wouldn't but then -2 its coordinate is -2, -2. But then you restricted the range to only
0,
0 to 3.
Okay, let me erase
So
this. 1 minute, ma. Let me erase this. You explain to me. Okay. I restricted the range to 0, 3, right, ma? Let me put a bar. This is my lowest, right? This
yeah.
is my highest. Okay. How do I write the domain now? If I restrict that,
Wouldn't
right? This is my graph. This is my graph, correct? This is my only
oh
graph that I'll take into account, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and also 0 is 0. The range 0 is excluded. The range 0 is excluded means this one is a whole. 3 is included, so this one is a dot. So how do I write the restricted domain for this piece of the graph?
The
-3
bracket,
most
yeah.
is included. 3 rightmost is excluded. Does it did I make sense?
Why is 3 excluded?
Because the problem here, what happened, Annam, is Seema, 0 is not included in the range. 0 is not
Oh,
included in the range.
yeah. Okay.
Whereas minus the other one is 3 is included in the range. So there is a whatsoever, wherever it meets, right, there is a dot in here. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
For this graph, I'm trying to write the range, trying to write the domain. Domain is -3 included, 3 excluded. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, how subtle, right? They are not sympathetic at all, meaning when you come to your grading in algebra 2, they just go reduce points and keep moving. Okay, I've seen many kids go to 70s and 80s because of this parenthesis, square brackets, curly braces. Okay, so this one you can practice at home, I think, now that you understood. So let's move on to transformations. Okay, I really want to utilize today's time. What we do, let me see, 38. Yeah, we do have time. So let's go to transformations. What is my system doing? I don't get it. Yeah. Okay, so here parent function activity test review. Yeah, at least we'll cover 2-3 functions first, and then some transformations in them. Okay, Do you remember the linear function, its symmetry, domain, range, even, odd? Do you remember or no? Please tell me whatever you think it is. Guys, I really want your inputs, guys. I'm okay with anything. Okay,
For symmetry?
yeah. Do you remember all of these for a linear function?
Not really.
Okay, let's go over one by one. So this is a linear function, right? It's a line function, right? So name of the function is linear. What is the equation of this function? Anybody? What is the
Y
equation?
equals X.
Up, yes, y equal to x. What is the domain of this function? Let's write an interval notation alone, guys, okay? Because everything will take time. We are going to stick to interval notation. What is the domain?
Minus infinity to infinity.
Yep. Range is also minus infinity to infinity. Coming to symmetry, right? There are two ways of determining it, okay? Coming to symmetry of any function, okay? I'm going to discuss at least three functions for today, okay? At least three functions we'll discuss. Coming to symmetry, you're going to determine using graphically, algebraically. There are two ways of determining symmetry in algebra 2. One is graphically, the other one is algebraically. Algebraically, we'll see another day. I don't want to discuss this today. Graphically, definitely I'll do it today. Okay, graphically, the way you determine your symmetries, is it symmetrical about the origin? It can be symmetric about the origin, or it can be symmetric about the y-axis. If it is symmetric about the origin, it's an odd function, O. If it is symmetric about the y-axis, it's an even function. So these two are done. So now for this linear function, is it symmetric about the origin or the y-axis? Who can tell me? Is it symmetric about the origin or the y-axis?
The origin.
The origin, because see, you can hold that point and rotate it. Do you see it? You can hold that point and rotate it. Okay, so you can hold that point and rotate it. It's symmetric about the origin. So I'll write it out as about origin, and then it's an odd function. What is the interval of increasing? Increasing, decreasing intervals do not have differences in their parentheses. Increasing, decreasing interval always will have parentheses only. Increasing, decreasing intervals are represented using parentheses only. You don't need to differentiate brackets, square brackets and stuff. Increasing interval is what? Minus infinity to infinity. Decreasing interval is none. What are the zeros of the function? 0, 0. X-intercepts are the same as zeros of the function. Y-intercept, unfortunately, is the same for this function. Does this function have an asymptote? What is an asymptote? Suppose if you have a graph like this. See, when x goes to infinity, this graph looks like it is going to merge with the y-axis, right? With the x-axis, right? That x-axis is called the asymptote. The line with which the graph is trying to merge is called the asymptote. Does this function have an asymptote? No, not applicable. Okay, coming to the end behavior, right? How are you going to describe the end behavior? This is how we do. As x goes to minus infinity, what happens to the y value in the graph? Y goes to
Negative infinity.
negative infinity. As x goes to positive infinity, this is the end behavior you'll describe. Y goes to positive infinity. Make sense? Again, a re-emphasis on the symmetry. How do you find out symmetry? See the graph. If it is symmetric about the origin, it's an odd function. If it is symmetric about the about the y-axis, it's an even function. Okay. Now let's go to function number 2. I'll do at least 3 or 4 functions today. I don't want to discuss constant function. That do it at home. Yeah, I want to do this one. Okay, what is this function? I just want to discuss this. What is this function? First of all, what is this function? Let's put it into our brains. What is this function? We just saw this a few minutes back.
Exponential function.
Exponential function is like this. Exponential growth, exponential decay is like this. But this is a little different. Let's see. I will do. What is this function? You guess. What is this function?
Cubic.
1 second, guys. What did I do?
Is it a cube function?
Yep, it's a
Something
cubic
like that.
function. Yep. So see here, -3 goes to a -27. We don't even know where it goes. That's the problem. -27. And then -2 is a -8. And then -1 is a -1. 0 is a 0. 1 is a 1. 2 is a 8. And then 3 is a 27. Make sense, guys? So this is a cubic function. Now coming to our set of things that we want to analyze, right? Let's do this. Let's do this for a cubic function. How about this? We'll do for a cubic function. What is the name of a function? It's a cubic function. Remember, you know how I remember it? It's like a chair. I'm sitting on a chair facing the y-axis. I'm sitting on a chair facing the y-axis. Okay, it's a cubic function. Equation is y equal to x cube. What is the domain? Minus infinity to infinity. What is the range? Minus infinity to infinity. What is the symmetry of the function? Who can tell me what is the symmetry? It's symmetric about y-axis or origin?
Y-axis.
Why do you think it's y-axis? Y-axis means this piece should have been like this. Then it is symmetric about the y-axis, right?
It's so
Y-axis should
amazing.
act like a mirror. Is it acting like a mirror?
No.
I can show you. See here. Let's say you have a function like this. You see, when I take one part of the curve, right, this will act like a mirror to produce the other half. Then it is symmetric about the y-axis. Here what happens? Hold this point, rotate it. What happens? Will it fall here? If you rotate it, will it fall here? Or rotate it like this? Will it fall there?
It's a 180-degree like rotation though. So what's gonna be the name?
And no, right? It's symmetric about the origin, right? It's exactly symmetric about the origin. See, hold this point, rotate it. See this point. When you rotate it, it'll come like this, come like this, come like this, come like this, and then it'll fall like this, right? Did I make sense or no? Not really. This one is exactly the mirror of this one, correct? It is odd function. Sorry, symmetric is about the origin. Symmetric about the origin. Odd. Interval of increasing is minus infinity to infinity. Decreasing is none. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Asymptotes none. End behavior as x tends to minus infinity, y tends to minus infinity. As x tends to infinity, y tends to infinity. Make sense? Any questions? You are not convinced that it is an odd function? Myra, did you follow? Okay, let's see. If you are not convinced, it's okay still. You will follow. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's do a few more, then you will understand automatically. Okay, how about this? I give you one and I don't want to give you easy functions, okay? You can do quadratic functions. Absolute value functions, all that you do it at home. Okay. I want to do something different. Okay, how about this? Yeah, this is a good one to analyze. What is this function? Or we can go to a quadratic function, I don't mind, so that way you find it somewhat easier. Okay, quadratic function. Let's see. What type of function is this? You can shout out, guys. Let's finish quickly. What is the name of this function?
Quadratic.
Quadratic. Okay. Equation.
Y equals x squared.
Domain.
All real numbers or
Yeah,
negative.
correct. All real numbers. Yeah. Meaning from the state of all real numbers, we have to evolve to writing it in 3 different notations. You got it? Meaning that all real numbers in algebra 1 turns to be this in interval notation. In equality notation, it is this. And in set notation, it is x. X is an element of all real numbers. This is how you write in algebra 2. Same thing though. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move on now. What is I didn't mean to erase everything. Okay. The range is what here?
0, infinity.
Yep, 0 will be included. Symmetry will be?
Even.
Even.
Yep, y-axis, correct. Y-axis, so it is an even function, correct. Interval of increasing is? Interval of increasing, this only increases, right? Y value keeps on increasing, right? 0 to infinity, right? What is the interval of decreasing? Where does the y
Minus
value
infinity to 0.
Yeah, minus infinity to 0. 0 is at 0, 0, x-intercept is at 0, 0, y-intercept is at 0, 0, asymptote none. Okay, end behavior, let's write it here. As x tends to minus infinity, y goes to, as x tends to minus infinity, y goes to
0.
Slow.
Would it be the opposite? Y
As
also
x goes
increases
to
to
minus infinity,
infinity.
where does
Y goes to positive infinity.
y goes to positive infinity here. As x goes to plus infinity, y again goes to positive infinity. Make sense? This part, right, why we are concentrating so much on end behavior is it's a lot of important things that are going to come in algebra 2 based on this, and pre-calc it will carry on. Lot of things you will do based on end behavior. You'll be introduced to limits in pre-calc. With the end behavior stuff, you will be able to graph polynomial functions only with end behavior. So that is why they start emphasizing on end behavior right from the start. Okay, now let's go ahead and do one or two more functions. How about, okay, let's get used to this function. What is this function? This function is easy, but it's pretty new to you guys. What is this function? Let me write out the numbers, then you can find out. Okay, let me write out this. What is this function? Negative values not defined. What is this function?
Square root.
What is this function? What is the equation for y?
Y is equal to square root of x.
Yep, this is a square root function. Equation is y equal to square root of x. Domain is 0 is included to infinity. Range is again the same thing, right? Symmetry, is it symmetric?
No.
No, it's not even, it's not odd, so neither. Interval of increasing is 0 to infinity. Interval of decreasing is none. Zeros are 0, 0, x-intercepts are 0, 0. y-intercept is 0, 0, asymptote is none, end behavior, let's try, as x tends to minus infinity. It doesn't go, y is undefined, right? Okay, we'll just do as x goes to plus infinity, y goes to infinity. Any questions still here? But then end behavior, right? I really want you to be able to do this. End behavior, we wrote, this is fine. But then what is the leftmost? There's no minus infinity, right? So I write it, x goes to 0, y goes to 0. Any questions? Just see the left and the right. Left, usually it goes to minus infinity. Here, the negative values are not defined. So you just define it till 0. Can I move on? See, having a note of all these important 6, 7 functions is so important, okay? The Algebra 2 is itself learning each of the functions, spending 2 months on each function. Okay, so today what did we learn actually? We learned about linear function. We learned about a quadratic function, meaning just the properties of the functions we learned. And then we did square root function. We did cubic function. See, this and this are opposites, right? Cubic function. Maybe we need to do cube root. Let's try. We can do cube root. Let's see. Yeah, we can do cube root. Why not? But okay. But remember, guys, when you do the homework based on what we discussed in class, don't see answers is what I would think. How about this? The chair, right? What happened to the chair? Okay, I want to show you something. I want to show you something before we go to cube root. Okay, we did this, right? The quadratic was like this, right? The square root function was like this. Any questions? You're all with me, right, on this? Okay, now quadratic is x square function. Square root is the opposite of that. Any questions still here? Okay, now I would really like you to look at it this way. Quadratic and square root are inverse functions. What do you think about it? Meaning this is a separate topic in Algebra 2. Okay, but we are getting introduced to it a little earlier. Now, cubic function is x cube. What will be the inverse function of that? Square function, square root function. Cube function, what will be the inverse function of that?
Cube root function.
Cube root function. You see, so that will be the inverse of it. But what is this inverse? Let me show you. Okay, there's something you can really learn, understand from these graphs. Okay, now this is x square graph. Okay, now let's say for me, let me show you. This is very interesting actually. I have this graph. Now, you know, there is a line. I draw this line. What is this line? What is this line equation? What is this line equation called? What is the dotted line equation? Anybody? What is the equation of the dotted line?
Y equals x.
Y equal to x. Now, think about this line is acting as the mirror. This line acts as the mirror. When this line acts as the mirror, I am going to split my quadratic graph. This part, right? I'm going to look at it as a mirror. What would happen? This piece will become what? Will become this piece. Are you all with me? This is very nice, guys. Okay. And then the next piece, this piece, this is a mirror. My dotted line is a mirror. Will become what? Can it become this piece?
Yes.
Now, I'm splitting the graph. Then only I'll be able to see through properly. Okay. This piece, my dotted line is a mirror. Will become what? that piece, when I, on the mirror, if I reflect it, right, will become this. Any questions? Any questions still here? So my inverted graph, when you look at it, right, here is my graph, y equal to x square, right? This is a very good line in the sense it's a very popular line. On that y equal to x line, if you consider that as a mirror and you invert the graph, meaning whatever graph you have for y equal to x square, right? If you reflect the graph on y equal to x, this was your graph that you got it. This was the graph that you got it. However, this is not a function at all. This is not a function. But let me erase this part of the graph. I'm going to erase that part of the graph. So what did it become now? Did you see? It became this graph. What is this graph? You see, that's the same as this. Do you see it? So basically, it's so nice to perceive it this way. Okay, so quadratic graph, if you want to find, in mathematics, if you want to find the inverse operation, inverse graph, right, inverse of a particular function, if you want to find, graphically, the best way to do is reflect it on the line y equal to x. Whatever graph you have, if you reflect it on the line y equal to x, you will get another graph. That will be your inverse graph. Sometimes when you reflect it, it may not be a function at all. When you reflect it, it may not be a function at all. That's when you delete off this part of the domain. Negative part of the domain, you delete it off. You see? In this case, I'm deleting the negative part of the domain. So this goes off in my inverted graph. Still, now it is a function and it is a square root function which is only defined for positive numbers. Makes sense? It's very nice when you look at it in different ways. Now the same thing, cubic function, remember? 1 second guys, let me quickly check something. Let's look at a cubic function. I'm not going to erase this. Let's look at the chair function. This was our chair function, right? Cubic function, right? I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, this line is a magical line. This line is y equal to x. I'm going to draw the inverse of it. I'm going to draw the inverse of it. So what I'm going to do? Split it. This piece will become this piece. What is the next piece? This original function reflected. This is my function. Now this is what I've come across, okay? Now for the rest of the graph, I need to do the rest of the graph. This part of the function, when reflected, will become here, will come here, right? Now, what is my inverted graph? What does my inverted graph look like from here, 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 and then what? The last piece is my red piece, right? Let me draw the red piece. This is my red piece, original graph. This is my inverted graph. So my inverted graph became this. Inverted graph is like this. You see? Does it look like this? So what is this graph then? What is this graph? The chair was cube function, y equal to x cube. I inverted this graph, I got this. So what it should be?
Cube root.
Cube root function. So this is y equal to cube root of x. Am I making sense, guys? A little?
Yeah.
Okay. So looking at the graph, the best way to get the inverted graph is draw the line y equal to x. Think of it as a mirror. Draw the inverted function. If it is not a function, erase some part of the graph. Erasing some part of the graph is equivalent to restricting the domain, which I'll discuss next week. If you erase this part of the graph, I'm erasing the negative values of the domain, right? I'm erasing the negative values of the domain in the original function. I'm restricting the domain. That's what we got introduced. I'm restricting the domain to make my inverted graph a function. Okay, so if I delete it, in my inverted graph, I'll delete this. So still I have an inverted function, and that was the square root function. In a cube root function, we inverted it and got this. So it's a cube root function. Now for this you will be able to write the domain, range, symmetry. What is the symmetry in here? What is the symmetry for the cube root function?
The origin.
Yep, the origin. See, now you're able to write it properly. Origin, it's an odd function. Interval of increasing. I feel like everywhere it's increasing. So minus infinity to infinity. Interval of decreasing, none. Zeros are 0, 0. Y, 0, 0. Y-intercepts, everything will be the same. Asymptotes are none. Okay, end behavior, how will you write? As x tends to minus infinity, y tends to minus infinity. X tends to plus infinity, y tends to plus infinity. Any questions? Don't worry about this, okay? This piece we'll discuss again. But I want you to understand what quadratic square root, cube root, cubic. I want you to understand the relation between those functions. That's why I brought it in here. This is a very separate topic. We'll deal with a lot of this in Algebra 2 before even we start school. We will discuss function inverses and function compositions before we go to school. So this we'll learn it later. But how will you draw inverse functions? Have your function, draw the line y equal to x, mirror that, draw the reflection of it. That's your inverse function in mathematics. Okay, so that's how you get cube root, square root functions. Any questions till here? Okay, next week we will go ahead and cover 3 or 4 more functions along with basics of transformations. I didn't get to transformations today. We got introduced to functions only, more functions. Okay, any questions, please stay. If you don't have any questions, enjoy the summer. Have a nice week ahead. See you all next week.
Bye now.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye. Hey Amaira.
Bye, Miss Priya.
Bye Amaira. For you geometry I need to see when. Maira's gone, huh?
Priyanti, I had
Yes.
one question.
Absolutely, tell me. I'm
So,
here to solve your questions.
I don't understand the interval of decreasing.
Interval of, okay, I'm glad you're asking these. 1 second, let me permit everybody in. Hold on, give me a minute. Amaira, you're here, Amaira. Okay, let me show you. How about this graph? Which meaning, okay, Annam, if a graph goes like this, are the y values increasing or decreasing?
Increasing?
How do you know? Y value was here, y value was here, y value was here, y value was here, y value is here, y value is here, y value is here, y value is here. Now here the y value is here. Y value is increasing, right? See the y axis.
Yeah. Oh, it's the interval is based on the y values.
Correct. Interval of
Okay,
increasing and
then
decreasing is based on the y value.
okay.
Does the
Then
graph
I
increase?
understand.
You got it? No. What
Uh-huh.
else?
That was it.
And how
But
are you doing?
I was just gonna say the y at y equals x line reflection was interesting.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a nice way,
Okay.
meaning your perceptions will change.
Yeah.
You see, yeah, slowly it will change. But yeah, see, rather than mechanically learning, right? If you get yourself started with this, your perceptions change a lot. You like
Yeah.
understanding Algebra 2 in a much conceptual way, I feel.
Yeah.
Right? How are you doing in your school?
It's going well. They don't really explain it that well, but it's pretty easy.
Okay.
So,
It's
yeah.
see, my concern is um, when you go to your pre-cal class, right? Unless you know the basics, it becomes tough.
Yeah.
Concept. But we'll see, ma, because see, you're attending summer. I will definitely try to finish some functions before you go on to your pre-calc. You got it, huh? So that way you have a good foundation, but let's see.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. What else? But I'm glad you're all submitting your home. I was so impressed with your homework.
Thank you.
Really, thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
but I really hoped you had this during the year.
Yeah, me too.
I know there's a lot of work going on, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I understand too. Okay, bye bye.
Okay. Bye. See you.
Bye. Hi guys, how are you all?
Good. How are you?
Good ma. Is there anybody who forgot the class? I don't know. Oh, Bhavisha will join 10 minutes late. Oh, okay. Okay, 1 minute, guys. Okay. Kanishka's mom has pinged. 1 second, guys. I don't know why some of them did not. What is going on? 1 second, guys. Let me quickly. I don't want everybody to forget the class as well. So wait a minute, guys. Adrit is here, right? Yeah, Adrit is here. But you know, huh? Parvini is here. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Bhavisha, Havni Puri is not here, right? I don't know what happened to all those kids. Okay, let's move on. If you don't mind, can I quickly check because this is the second class, right? I don't want to miss them as well. Why I'm missing them, I don't know. Guys, remember to join class on time, guys. Okay, we don't want to waste time here and there like this. Bhavisha. Samyukta is not in here. Okay, I don't know why. 1 second, guys. Okay, anyway, okay. Okay. Let's move on, guys. How was the homework last week, guys?
It was good.
But your class, did I check? Did I grade it? I feel like 1 second. Let me check. I don't know
I
whether I
either.
checked. Today I was checking the homework, but you know what? Your class, what did I do? Gee. Hey, I'm missing something. Hold on. Yeah, I do have it. Yeah, how was it, guys? The real number basics. Did you all understand?
Yeah.
Did you have any questions?
I think I had one
Yeah,
question.
please ask, Amma.
It was number 58.
Okay, Izzy is here. Oh my goodness, why is she missing the class again? Okay, let me quickly ask. Izzy is missing the class.
I think they went on a trip.
Izzy went on a trip?
I think most of the students went on a trip or something.
Oh, this was a long weekend, huh?
I think so.
Okay, but that's hard, ma. Hold on. If they miss so much, will they understand? Okay, wait. Let me quickly remind. Okay, let's go ahead, guys. Okay, please join on time. Hereafter, it's very difficult for me to keep reminding you. Okay, Pranavi, I'm going to open your homework.
Okay.
Hmm? Okay. Hey, I had a question to R now.
Yeah.
Whose mom is Priya Vaidyanathan?
I don't know.
That's my mom.
Priya Vaidyanathan. Okay. She has also joined the class. That's okay. Adrit. Oh, Priya Nathan is your mom, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking about Priya Vaidyanathan.
I don't know.
Okay. Pranavi, you can ask your homework, ma.
I had a question on question 58.
Question 58. Let's check it out. Hold on. Question 58. I had some questions for a few of you. Okay. Pranavi, are you checking your answers, ma?
Yeah.
Bhavisha did a good job. But again, okay. I have a doubt whether you're all checking your answers. Okay, I have posted a note for you in the Google Classroom, all of you. Okay, now let me open that. Let me share that with you. Let's see, guys. Okay, here is where we are. Which one, Pranavi? Pranavi, which one, ma?
I had a question on question 58, and I did check my answers.
Nice. Thank you, Pranavi. 58. What's your question? What's your question?
I just don't understand.
No problem. Okay, there is some new concept in here. Let's find out this one. Here, 1.2 times 10 power of 2. What is 10 power of 2? What number is 10 power of 2?
100.
Yep, 100. How do you say that? So basically you put 1 and then 10 power of 2 is 10 times 10, right?
100 squared.
10 square is 100.
Oh, yeah.
So 1.2 times 100 is what? 1200. Cut down that one decimal point, it's 120. Make sense? Does it make sense? Did that make sense, guys? Okay. Now, how about if this number is 120? Do you know to arrange from the least to greatest, ma?
Yeah.
This is the only right thing. Correct? So to start with, which is the smallest number? The leftmost in the number line is the smallest. Which is the smallest?
It's minus 2.1.
Exactly. So which one is correct?
C.
Is it easy now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I gave you till 60 questions, right, guys? Okay. Now, which of the following is closest to the value of the expression? You know all this. Do you know how to do this? What is cube root? Do you know how to find cube roots?
Yeah, I know cube roots.
Do you know how to find cube roots?
Kind of.
Okay, what is the cube root of 8? You know, when I ask you for the cube root of 8, what do you do? You prime factorize it first. Cube root of 2 times 2 times 2. So for every 3 copies of the number inside the radical, you take 1 out and write. So the answer is 2. Any questions?
I have one question.
Yeah, tell me.
So like, how do you like find the cube root if like the number is like a big number? Like,
you prime factorize it, and for every 3 copies of the same number, you bring 1 out and write and multiply them together, just like square root.
Could you do numbers like? Could you do 216 for an
216,
example?
you want to find the cube root, huh? Okay, let's see. So 216, when you prime factorize it, you have 108, then you have 54. Arnav, are you following Arnav?
6 and 9.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Hi, Miss Priya.
Hi, Izzy. Did you forget the class, Izzy?
Oh no, we're on a trip and we just got back from our drive, so.
Oh, okay. So cube root of
But
2,
there's
2, 2,
there's
3, 3, 3. So let me write that down. Now, instead of three copies of the same number, I bring one out and write. Instead of three copies of the same number, I bring one out
6.
and 6. Correct. Make sense?
Okay.
Now, yet another thing that I want you to know is, let's find out. Let's do what we did. Okay. I should help you do this. Do you know how to do this? Did we discuss this last week? 64?
You find you
Tell me.
let me see. I think
Mm-hmm.
never mind. I don't know.
Okay, I don't think we did that last week. Okay, that's why
Yeah.
I didn't give that to you
No, we
as
did.
homework. Okay, working with radicals, right? I didn't do. Working with radicals and positioning irrational numbers, I didn't do. Okay, so what is the answer for 67? 67, who can do? 60.
I can do it.
Yeah. So 60. Uh-huh. What is the square root of
The
16?
square root of 16 is 4.
Mm-hmm. What is the cube root
And
of 8?
cube root of 8 is 2, so it's B.
Yeah. And when you think about it, what is this? Square root of 7 power 4 means that square root of 7 is repeated 4 times. Right? So what
So
will be the answer? 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. Right?
uh-huh.
Now for every 2 copies of a number, you bring one out. For every
49.
we all get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. Okay, I'm going to work with you on these. Square root of 31, yeah. Yeah, this is something we are going to work on this week. Hi, Babisha, how are you?
Hi, Auntie. I'm good. How are you?
Is the homework doable?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I saw you. I saw you. Babisha, you were the one who. Where was it? You? Yeah. You had a lot of comments, right?
Yeah.
In the homework, we talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me quickly check. Yes. No. Wait, let me quickly check. Yeah. I was wondering. Yeah. Yes. We talked about it, right? We chatted a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are good. Okay. You did excellent for the first week.
Thank you. Auntie.
Now let's go ahead. Okay. Now, guys, think about it. On a number line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where does square root of 6 lie? Does it lie between 1 and 2 or 2 and 3, 3 and 4? Where does this go? There is an easy method to analyze this. Okay, I'll tell you the easy method. You are going to find after that. Okay, now let's put the 6 here. Okay, find out 2 square. Did you all memorize the squares?
Yeah.
Till what?
Until 25.
Did you memorize?
Yeah.
Wow. What is the square of 21? Who all memorized?
I did. I memorized until 20.
20?
Mm-hmm.
What is the square of 17, Izzy?
I know this. 190,
Not
I
really.
forgot what
See,
comes after
guys,
that.
this is not the way we go. Then I can't even work with you on these. Did
Oh
we?
no, I know. It's 2. Never mind.
289.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, guys, the problem is next week's class. Adrit, did you try memorizing that?
Not really, but I'll try.
Do you want me to put it out as homework for you, all of you?
I don't have it memorized. I have it written down.
No, I want it to be memorized completely. Can you all of you memorize till 30 square? I really want you guys to memorize this completely.
I'll have a memorized till like 10.
Kanishka, did you do your homework? I am really bothered, guys. Kanishka, did you memorize? Kanishka, did you
Wait,
memorize?
oh, me? Okay. Not really.
One second, guys. Oh my gosh. Give me a minute, okay? Why is it giving me this? I'm not able to type properly. 1 second, guys. You're going to wait. Oh my god, it's typing in Tamil. What is that? Oh, okay, glad. Okay. Okay, on another note. Okay, should I post this as homework, guys?
Yeah.
Should I post this as homework or will you all remember?
You should post it as homework. Probably a good idea too.
I will have a quiz in class.
Okay.
Memorize squares of numbers till 30. You have to memorize this without fail. Make sense? Okay, all of you should memorize and come. Otherwise, there's no way for me to proceed. Okay, now let's go ahead with this. Okay, how do you find, this one should be easy, guys. How do you find the square root of 6? Where does it lie on the number line? That's our question now, right? Coming to square root of 6, right? Write the number 6. Find out a square number that's less than 6. A square number less than 6. Immediately less than 6. And a square number bigger than 6. What is the square number? Who's going to tell me?
The square number less than 6 is 4.
See, square number less than 6. See this table. I've written it down here, right? Square number less than 6 is what? Less
4.
than 6 is a 4. Good job. Greater than 6 is a?
3.
Is a 9.
Oh, 9.
Now, please insert the sign. 4 is less than 6. 6 is less than 9. Make sense? Now, introduce square root to all the numbers.
2 is less than 6 and
2
6.
is less than square root of 6 is less than 3. So where does the square root of 6 lie? Between which integers?
4, I mean, 4 and
What?
9? 4 and 9?
2 and 3. 2 and
2
3.
and 3.
Oh, my bad.
No problem at all. It's okay to make mistake and learn. 2 and 3.
So is it 2.5?
We don't know. Why do you think it's 2.5? You know what, Pranavi? You're asking a very good question. I have to answer that. She's asking whether it is 2.5. I have 4, 6, 9 here. Do you think it's right smack in the middle? 4 is 2 away from 6, right? 6 is 3 away from 9. So
Oh,
which
no,
side?
no.
No. What do you think then? 2.5 is here. Is it to the left or the right?
I think it's a little like.
It's closer to 4.
Yeah.
Closer to 4. It's closer to 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are discussing square root of 6 is between 2 and 3.
So it's like close to 2.
It's close to 2. Why? Because the distance between these two is only 2. The distance between these two is 3. So it is on the left side. If this is 2.5, it is to the left side of it. Meaning between 2 and 2.5 is your square root of 6. Does that make sense?
Like
Yeah.
2.3.
2.25?
That we don't know, guys. We don't know. Why do you think it's 2.25? Then you have what? Meaning you need to again do the same thing again to find out.
Well,
Make
I
sense?
mean, because you said it was between 2.2 and 2.5, right? If you add a 0 behind 2.5,
Yeah, I
then
said
it's
it is
50.
between 2 and 2.5. That's correct. But I did not say. We don't know, right? Let's see. Let's see. You're asking about square root of 6, right? So we did identify that it is between 2 and 2.5. Between 2 and 2.5, is it to the left side or right side? We'll see. We'll see. Wait. We have 6.
Wait.
And then we have 4. And then what is the square of 2.5? See, this is where I need you to memorize square root. So 6.25. 6.25 is the square of 2.5. Now, put 4 is less than 6, 6 is less than 6.25. So, put the square roots. So, what happens? 2 is less than square root of 6 is less than 2.5, right? So, that's what we got. But then, which is nearer? 4 to 6 or 6 to 6.25? Which is nearer?
4 to 6.
4 to 6 is 2. 6 to 6.25 is
Oh, my bad.
Which is nearer?
6.25.
Exactly. So, if this is 2.25, square root of 6 is somewhere here. You got it?
So, 2.
You can't really tell because it's an irrational number.
Yeah, but then you can really find out. See, on a number line, 1, 2, 3 is here, right? 2.5 is here, right? 2.25 is here. You can precisely state that it is between 2.25 and 2.5. Make sense?
Would it be 2.4?
We
Never
don't
mind.
need to go that far. If you're able to find this out, it's great. Babisha, did you follow, ma?
Yes, Auntie.
Okay, good. Okay, now, where does the square root of 56 lie? Between which two integers? You want me to do or you're going to do? Between which two integers does the square root of 56 lie? Would you be able to do this, guys? Or you need help?
Can you
I think
explain
I need
it
help.
after? Yeah, me too.
You need help?
Yeah. Can you explain what we need to do? Like with a different question so that we know what to do for this one?
Yeah, I can.
Auntie, I think I know.
You think you know? Bhavisha, go ahead and lead the class. Go ahead.
I think it would be between 7 squared and 8 squared.
So, did you write 49? Did you
Yeah.
write 64? You
Yeah.
inserted the less than. Very nice job. You inserted the square roots and then she found out. So, it is between square root of 56 is between 7 and 8. Very nice job, Babisha. Did you get it? Yep. Okay, can I give you one more? Square. Adrit, this time I want you to lead. Square root of 156, where does it lie? Do you want to help me, Adrit? I didn't mean to pick you. If you don't want to, nobody's forcing. Arna, why don't you lead?
I can try.
Go ahead, Adrit. Go ahead, Adrit.
But like, what do you mean? Where does it lie? Like,
Between, okay, I'm going to write down the question. Square root of 156 lie on a number line. Those of you who are able to
Oh,
work
I
out can
know.
send in your
Is
answers in
it
chat.
is it square root? Do we do it in the chat?
I would like Adrit to help me. If you have the
Okay.
answer, send it in chat, Pranavi. I really appreciate you asking, ma.
What question number do we do it as?
Oh, don't worry. It can be number 1. Did you guys get it?
would it be?
Not at all.
You didn't get it?
Not at all.
Would it like? Could it be 12 and 13?
Good one. Can you tell me how did you get that, Adrit? That's right.
Cause like, the perfect square.
You write the
Was-
number 156. Izzy, you're not following at all then. You've been doing 2-3 problems now and you're not able to follow means you did not
No,
focus.
I did. I did write it down. And
Very nice. Perfect. So how did you get that numbers? 156 you'll write down. And
then-
Adrit, tell us.
And then 144 is less.
144 is the nearest square number that's less than 156. Okay.
And then
Izzy. Yeah, 1 minute. Izzy, what is the square number that is larger than 156?
The square number, or like the
Square number means 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is
Yeah.
16.
13.
What is the square number which is greater than 156?
Is it
This is the problem. 13 is correct, but what is 13 square, Izzy? 169.
Yeah.
Izzy, the next step is to insert the less than symbol. 144 is less than 156 is less than 169. Izzy, are you listening?
Yes.
Now take square root on everything. When you take square root on everything, square root of 144 is 12, square root of 169 is 13, 12 is less than 150, square root of 156 is less than 13. This tells you that the square root of 156 on the number line is between 12 and 13. Did you guys get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but
yeah.
But how did we like find out that that's what it's between?
That's what I told you, right? I have described it here, right?
Oh, I get it now. Okay, my bad.
Arnav, can you go ahead and tell me where does the square root of 74 lie?
Okay, 1 sec, I'll see.
Yeah, you're going to guide the class. Go ahead. I had Bhavisha helping, I had Adrit helping, Kanishka or Arnav, you're going to help us out now.
Okay. 1 second, I'm doing.
If we get the answers, do we send them in chat?
Be nice.
Yeah, like, do we send them in chat?
Yes, absolutely.
The square root of 74?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
I sent my answer in the chat.
You will start having weekly tests, ma. From after 2 weeks from now, you'll start having some tests as well.
Wait, Miss Priya, is it that?
Yeah, Bhavisha, one correction, Bhavisha. The middle number should have a square root, right, ma? Middle you got it? You
Yeah.
understood the mistake. Okay. 74 lands between. Good, Adrit. That's right. Arnav, I'm waiting.
Is my
I
answer
sent it.
correct?
I sent it.
Arnav, what's going on, Arnav? Can you do it on the board?
Okay.
I showed you. Did you write down? Can you show me your notes?
I didn't write it down.
That doesn't help at all. Okay. If you want to continue the classes, I really want you to write down, listen what we are doing. You have not been doing it at all, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
How do you find out square root of 74 lies between which two integers?
This is what I did.
So
I
you write 74, then what? Then what do you do?
I prime factorize it.
No.
Then I divided by 2, I'm pretty sure.
No, right? We didn't do that. So you were not listening. I asked you between which two integers does this number lie? For that, you have to find square numbers that is less and greater than 74. The square number that's less is 74. The square number that's less is 64. Greater is
Square root of 8
81.
and 9.
So basically 64 is less than 74 is less than 81. Take square root on all. So it gives you
8 and 9.
This is 8. This is 9. 8 is less than square root of 74 is less than 9. So it lies between 8 and 9. Arnav, did you follow?
Yes, but like I don't know how you got the 81.
81 is the square number that's next to
Next
74.
to
You have
I
to
think
find... You were not listening. That's the problem. Arnav.
Yeah.
It's important that we listen in class. You cannot be doing what you want to do. Is your dad around?
No. Oh.
Okay. I really want you to focus. Easy, were you listening? Guys,
Yeah.
I cannot continue classes if you don't listen. Okay, I'll pick out and then get you out of the class. Okay, if you're not listening, if you're not focused, if you're not going to answer what is being asked after being taught, definitely I cannot continue that. Make sense?
Yeah, I was just writing it
How
down.
about this? Where does the square root of 115 lie? Kanishka, can you guide? I'll help you, ma. Go ahead. Write out the number 115. Then what do you do on the left and the right?
You find
Find what? If you have the answers, you can send it in chat.
I sent my answer.
You sent your answer. Kanishka, you can guide me. I'll help you, ma. If you didn't get it, I'm here to help. But at the same time, if you're not focused, I'll be able to find very easily, quickly. Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, you have to value what you're getting. Okay, otherwise it's not useful, right?
you find the closest. Wait,
Good job, Izzy. Izzy, now you got it. See, Izzy, it's not that you did not get it. You were not listening. See? The moment you started listening, you are providing answers to me. Did you see that, Izzy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
You find the closest integers, right?
10 and 11. 10 and 11. Hey, Izzy, 1 minute. I need to check your answer. 1 minute, ma. Yeah, you find the closest square numbers, ma. Yeah, good job.
Can I write on the board?
Yeah, you can write on the board. Please, you know me, right, Kanishka? Go ahead and write on the board. Arnav, is that the way to do?
I'm pretty sure I think that's the one that lies behind 115, like to the left side
Okay,
of
can you
it.
do it on the right side of the board? Do it on the right side of the board. I want to see what you do. Do it on the right side of the board. Arnav,
One second.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Arnav, it's so important. You cannot be doing something else when the class is on. If that's the
Yeah, no.
case, yeah.
I said my answer.
I divided it by 2, then I got 52.
You cannot divide by 2. I told you, right? Write 115. Find out a square number that's less and square number that's greater than 115. What are square numbers? Let me write down the square numbers for you to start with. These are the square numbers 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100. These are the square numbers. Can you pick a square number that's less than and greater than? Can you pick?
Okay,
Can you pick a square number that's less than and greater than? That's less than 115 and greater than 115 immediately after.
greater?
Yeah, tell me, what is it?
I see.
Kanishka, good job, ma. I'm going to erase that off. I don't want, yeah.
I
Good job,
see
ma.
11. I see 11.
You see?
11. Yeah.
Write down these square numbers I said.
Oh, okay. Wait one sec. I'll write it down.
Square numbers are 100 and 121. 100 here, 121 here, right?
Yeah, one sec.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down.
Less than. So what in the world you were doing all the while? That's the problem. So take square roots. You get 10 here. You get 11 here. So square root of 115 lies between 10 and 11. Can I move on?
Miss Priya, I sent you a
one sec. I'm
picture of my
writing it
work.
down.
Yeah, pa. I will wait now. No problem.
Miss Priya,
Yes,
I
very
sent you a
nice.
picture of my
Easy. This was better easy. See, once you start listening, the moment you start listening, you get it easy.
Okay.
Okay, Arnav, tell us when you're done. We'll wait for you.
Yeah.
But next time I won't wait. Okay.
Okay.
Are we gonna do another problem like this one?
No, I want to do something else.
What does 10 mean? What does that say? 10 and 100, right? Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah, one sec. I'm on 11.
I want you to be focused like this throughout the class.
Oh.
Just be patient, guys, for a minute, okay?
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm on
You can
13.
take your time, no hurry.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it all.
Okay.
I got it all.
Okay, sure. How do you simplify this, guys? Now, simplifying this is similar to what you said. How do you simplify square root of 120? That is when you prime factorize 120. 2 times 60, 2 times 30, 2 times 15, 2 times 5. So, I'm sorry, 5 times 3 times 5. So, when you do that, write everything inside. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. For every 2 copies of a number, you write it outside. These don't have their pairs. So you write it 2 outside and then 2, 3, 5
30.
inside. So 2 square root
30.
of 30. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. How will you? What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing? How will you simplify square root of 500? Kanishka, easy, you cannot switch off the video during the class.
Oh, is it off? Oh, my bad.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was off.
Please do not do anything there. Then the classes are not productive. I can continue only when you follow through and answer when we are asking questions. Square root of 500. I'm going to wait. Simplify. Simplify.
Do we send it in the chat?
Yes, ma.
Got it.
Uh, Miss Priya, is that correct? I kind of
I'll check.
forgot
Thank you, Arnav. I really appreciate you asking. I will check. I'll help you
Can
if
I do
you
it
did
on the
not
board?
understand. You want me to do it on the board?
No, can I do
Yeah, do it on the board,
on the
Pranavi.
board?
Do it, ma. Adrit, correct. Arnav, correct, Arnav. See, Arnav, is it 2
Yeah.
times 5? See, like this, if you're listening, I'll help you too. Arnav, is it 2 times 5
Yeah.
times 5? No.
No.
Okay, see there. See how Pranavi does. 5 times 100, right? Then 100 becomes what? 5 times 20, right, Arnav? Why did you put a
Yeah.
2 there? 5 times 5 times 20 should be there, right? 20 should be split again, right, Arnav?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and split. You do before she finishes.
Okay.
It should be 5
Priya,
times 5 times, not 5 times 5 times 2. It should be 5 times 5 times 20.
Miss Priya, can you
Yes.
check mine?
Yes. Easy. Really appreciate it, Easy.
Mm-hmm.
See, you know better. You know how to send answers like this. Very proud of you. But Easy, the question was different. I asked you to simplify, not find where it lies on the number line.
Oopsie.
That's okay. Do it again and send.
Okay.
Easy. 1 minute. Easy. For
Yeah.
your answer, right? 500, right? Put
Yeah.
500. Have a square number less than that and greater than that, right? That's what I asked you, right?
Yeah. That's
What
what I
square
put.
number is less than that and greater than that? Do you know?
Yeah, the square number is 70 and then the one greater is 80.
No,
Oh?
not really.
Oh,
That's the problem. This is where I'm saying you have to memorize squares and come. You got it? So, the square of 24 is 576. Square of 25 is 625. The nearest square number that's greater than 500 is 625. The nearest square number that's less than 500 is, oh my goodness. Okay. It cannot be 576, 625. So it has to be, this is 576. 23 is 529. So basically 23 is 529, huh? 337.
But 529 is still bigger than 500.
Yeah, so this has to be like this then. Yep. Good finds. 529 is here. And then what is the lower number? 22. What is the 22? 484. You got it?
no. I got it.
Easy. This should be like this, easy. So it should be between 22 and 23. But that was not the question at all. I asked you to simplify this.
See, I'll do it again.
Yeah, simplifying means 500 should be split as 5 and 100, 5 and 20, 2 and 10, 2 and 5. So when you write this down, how do you write it? 2 fives, 3 fives, and then 2 twos, right? Now for every 2 copies of the same number, bring it out and write. The 5 does not have a pair, so this is, hey, 10 root 5. It should have been 10 root 5. Did you get it?
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, I see.
This is 10 root 5. 125 can be simplified as 555. 2 5s can come out, right?
Yeah.
Pavisha, did you get ma?
Yes, Auntie.
Arnav, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it now. Like, I understand it now.
Okay, simplifying is different. Okay, how about you simplify square root of 384? I don't know what is this number, just came to my mind. What is the square root of 384? I don't know what is that number. Why did it come to my brain? I don't know. From maybe in 2 weeks I'll start getting you some tests, okay guys?
Okay.
Okay, now what did I want to do? Wow. One second, 7, 10.
Miss Priya, do you have to put it in order?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
13,
Or do we just do it from like what we got? Then we just put it.
1 second, guys. 7, 10,
Oh.
13, 16, 19. 7, 10, 13, 16, 19. Did you do it?
I sent my answer.
I sent mine.
Answer yes. 384. Adrit seems right. Bhavisha. Yeah, Adrit and Bhavisha got it. Hey Arnav, what did you do, Arnav?
I did it like from like
That's
I
right.
did it.
Yeah, whatever you've written is correct, but you did not prime factorize it properly. 2, okay, 1,
Yeah.
9, 2. Again, 2, 8 to 9s are 18, 6 are 12. Again, 2, 4s are 8,
Oh.
8. 2. Keep on doing till you prime factorize. You should not have any composite numbers. You got it?
Isn't do I put it like this?
So
Should I
see
put
here what happens. How many twos are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 twos are there and a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, I did.
6, 7 twos and a 3. For every 2, right? Take it out and write. Again there's one more pair, take it out and write. There is one more pair, take it out and write. But these two do not have pairs, so you write it out as square root of 6. Did you get it? Now it becomes 2 times 2 times 2. 4. 4 twos are 8 root 6. Make sense?
Yeah. I accidentally I did three of them on I did on one of them I did three.
That is still fine. It would work. You will have a 3 somewhere. It does not matter, but you should get the same answer. You got it?
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay.
I sent you my work, Miss Priya.
Yeah, I saw Easy. I am looking at it. But did you understand how to do Easy?
Yeah.
You have shown me the work, but you did not send me the answer though. I don't see 8 radical 6 there.
Oopsie.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Even if you show the work, right? I don't know how you did it. Meaning, I just see this. What does this mean? This does not mean anything to me. I need to see this part, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. How about, you know what? We are moving in slowly. Let me quickly check, guys. Okay. Okay. If I ask you to simplify this, how do you simplify this, right? Plus, what is this? How do you add them together? This is a tad bit high up your level. First simplify this. Write it down. If you have square root of 2 plus square root of 2, it's like x plus x. If you have square root of 3 plus square root of 3, it's like y plus y. Do you get it? But you can never add these two together. You got it? They should remain as it is. When they are alike, you can add them together. Try this one. Learning this will help you a lot further. Go ahead. 2 square root of 32. Can I show you?
Yeah.
How do you simplify 32? 216. You don't, meaning you can figure out, guys. It's important to figure out as well. So how many? 5 2's, right? 2, you have 5 2's. And then 4 root 2. This can't be simplified. For every 2, you take 1 2 out. 2 is already out there. And then this 1 2 comes out, this 1 2 comes out. But this does not have a pair, this stays inside. Right? Now what happens? 2 2's are 4, 4 2's are 8. 8 root 2 plus 4 root 2. What is it? What is 8 root 2 plus 4 root 2? Yes, Adrit. You have to unmute and talk, Adrit.
12n radical 2.
12 root 2. Good job. That's the answer. Got it? So that's how you add. You simplify whatever you can and then try to add them together. Did you see Arnav and Easy? Did you understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, shall I stop here, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't do much, but still we did. So let me see, guys. If I can, I'll assign a test as well. Okay. So you're going to, in your homework, right? Last week homework, right? There's a lot more to be done. Did you guys see that? Let me see. In your homework, you're doing grade 6, 7, right? Wait, let me check, guys.
We have the remaining.
What is it?
We have the remaining amount of other questions in that.
Yeah, actually, yes, that's what I want you to do. Who logged off? Arnav is here, but is he logged off? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have done the first 60 questions, right, Ma? Can you finish all of the questions? Can you finish all of the questions in that? Meaning, can you finish till actually 61 to 100? Can you finish 61 to 100? Kanishka, you there?
So that's like 40 questions, 40.
61 to 100. Yeah, if possible, I'll give you a test. Otherwise, next week.
When will it be due, though? Like
which one, Ma?
The next set of questions, not the
Next
test.
set of questions, possibly if I can give you tomorrow, I'll give you 5 days of time.
Okay.
Make sense?
Then, yeah.
You're going to do Q61 to 100 on rational numbers. You got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Okay, guys. Shall I stop here?
Yeah.
But good listening. Bye bye, guys. See
Bye.
you next
I
week.
have a
Have fun. Yes, ma, I'm here, Bhavisha.
So, can you go back to the page before this?
Can I go back to the page means what?
Like
Oh
the
my
2
God.
square 32. that
You know
one.
what? I don't know if I can go to that page. Wait. You want me to go back page?
No, it's fine, Auntie.
Let's
I
see. No problem. Wait. This one?
yeah.
Huh.
So if it's not possible to like simplify, would the answer just be 2 square root 32 plus 4 square root 2? If
Good
30
question.
or not,
Good question. How about this? 2 square root of 3 plus 4 square root of 2. This is the simplified form.
yeah.
If
So
you
if
can't simplify this, this is the most simplified form.
if I gave that as an answer, would that be correct, Auntie?
This is correct.
Okay.
But
So I
here you need to simplify.
yeah. I was just
Yes.
wondering if you couldn't simplify, would that be
You
the
can, yeah, you can send that as the answer.
Okay. Thank you, Auntie.
Yep. Bye bye, ma. See you.
Bye.
Bye. You're learning something?